What's up, and welcome to the TMZ Sports live stream. I'm Edward Lewis. The gang's all here somewhere. Michael Babcock just stepped away, but Lucas here. Lucas is here. Unfortunately, Mojo is here. It's very unfortunate when you consider
more on that in a second.
The text message exchange that he and I exchanged regarding last night's Sunday Night Football game. But yeah, it's going to be a big show. As always, we got some major stories. The first one we'll get into is Adrian Peterson, the NFL legend, was arrested once more on Sunday. We'll explain to you the details of it. There's not a whole lot, I got to be honest with you. Alex Rodriguez almost, I guess, derailed the future of the Kansas City Chiefs roughly 20 years ago by having a conversation with one of their current superstars. We'll get into that. That's a crazy story. And lastly, Justin Herbert, after being one of the most private quarterbacks in the NFL, is now very, very public, having a costume date with his new girlfriend, Madison Beer, and we'll tell you what they were and how they looked. But Mojo, let's get into it. Mojo, he's not on the screen. Yeah, there he is. I see him.
Don't worry, guys. I'm here.
Last weekend.
I'm here, and I'm very much looking forward to today's show. It's going to be an interactive show of sorts, but go ahead,
really?
Ed. Tee it up, and then I'll do my thing.
If you guys know anything about Mojo and I'm a Cowboys fan. He is a Packers fan. The notable connection between the two is Micah Parsons, obviously traded to the Packers this just prior to the season starting. And we wanted to make a bet on Sunday Night Football about Micah Parsons' impact on the game. Well, little did I know that the one tackle he had was going to cost
don't
me.
Go into that just yet. Just go ahead and go through the notes of the deal. Neutral perspective, please, and then we'll get into all that.
The deal was
already.
The deal was push-ups were on the line. Mojo made an absurd request. He wanted 69 push-ups within.
No, I wanted 100 push-ups.
No, I thought you wanted 69 with 20 on the back.
I wanted 100 push-ups with someone on your back. And then you countered and said that was ridiculous.
Right.
Which I admit, after seeing your arms, that would be ridiculous.
Show them how to do it.
Okay, so then inevitably the terms of the deal were 69 push-ups to be done on the stream if Micah Parsons got a sack. Well, after doing absolutely nothing for the first half, I get a text from Mojo begging for this one play where Micah kind of chased Aaron Rodgers out of the pocket, and then of course
now you're exaggerating
somebody else cleaned up the sack, and so he's begging me. He said, "Oh, what? That's half a sack. I know it is." And
you know what? Put the exchange on the screen. You're lying on television, and I don't like it. And then that's why it's written. There's proof of all this, which I did on purpose. I wouldn't trust you with a phone call, Ed, so we put it all in writing, which is legal. We even sent it to Jason Beckerman, who does legal with TMZ, to enforce this. So this is a legally binding, enforceable agreement.
All right, okay.
Wait, so you say you're not going to do the push-ups?
69 push-ups during the stream today.
Okay.
Full push-ups with lockout,
Not
chest
trash.
touching the ground.
Not trash. You're missing.
Exactly.
You're missing the point of the.
Thank you.
The point of my criticism.
You gotta
Michael
own
was
up.
never that he was a bad football player.
All you're doing is defending the Cowboys. You're trying to rationalize. You're trying to rationalize a horrible deal.
It is not a horrible deal.
You gotta own up to the push-ups, man.
You're trying to make yourself feel better and like, oh, he's not worth it. He's not worth it.
So there's one play. Aaron Rodgers drops back the pass. He can't find anybody. Takes 4 or 5 seconds in the pocket. Decides to fall down, and then Micah touches him. I think you're seeing it right here. You call that a great sack. Mojo's hot dogging
He blew through 3 blockers to do it. So I mean, there's
a tight end chips him, and then there's a tackle that he gets messed around with.
1, 2, 3, sack.
It's unbelievable.
1,
so anyways,
2,
I think
3.
I've decided.
Sack. Do they get easy? Dude, that's a hard sack. And then take it back to Gary's sack earlier in the game, and I didn't count that one. I texted you and I said, just saying.
You're begging for it.
That's all I said.
When you started realizing that Micah Parsons doesn't really do much during game.
But either way, it doesn't matter because statistically, the deed was done.
You're right.
And you
are. Hang on, before I get into my first set, I want to make it clear that Aaron Rodgers dropped back the pass 39 times last night.
Can you also tell me one thing as you're going through numbers, just to cut you off?
I'll let you finish.
Can you tell me who leads the entire NFL, all players, in the NFL in pressures? Who's that man?
I'm not. What is pressures? What are we
because pressure doesn't matter in a football game?
Finish.
Dude, do you even know how the sport is played?
The reality is sacks are overrated, and Mojo, I'm sorry, I love Ed, but Mojo's absolutely right here.
Do the push-ups.
Targeted pass attempts for Jamar Chase for how many targets
pressure makes a quarterback speed up and throw the ball early. It's all that matters.
That's how interceptions are made, man.
If I can get through my statement here.
All right, get through the statement.
If he can sit back there all day,
he had 39
he's
dropbacks.
Find a guy eventually.
39 dropbacks. Micah Parsons played 55 snaps, and Aaron Rodgers dropped back 39 times. He had 3 quarterback hurries. So that's all I'm saying is, in 39 dropbacks, if a guy impacts play 3 times, and maybe it's not even, what is your definition of QB?
All right, first of all, no one in America or international agrees with what you're saying right now. So let's keep this focused and on point. Are you going to do the push-ups?
Get the Mojo toy, put it on his back.
All right, Keith,
put the Mojo toy on his
back. Is he touching his chest on the ground?
Yeah, there we go, Mojo.
Count him out.
Mojo.
What number are we at?
Mojo on the back.
8,
9, 10. 11.
We're going 6 sets.
12.
Oh, shit, sorry, Mojo.
12.
Mojo fell. Sorry, Mojo, you accidentally fell.
70.
A dozen is your max?
I'm doing 6 sets of 11. I'm pacing myself.
Look, can you keep a track, a counter? Can we put like a counter on the screen?
On my notes, next to
on the screen.
Next to the amount of dropbacks that Rodgers had, and the limited amount.
Those were legit.
And the limited amount of hurries. So that's 1 set that I'm crossing off. So I have a few more sets, and then we'll finish with 3 at the end of the stream. So. Okay. Thanks, Mojo.
Is this the gym today yet, or are you still going to the gym too?
No, we're doing legs after this.
Asking who's the #1 team in the AFC East is right now.
Who?
Yeah, Dylan's asking who the #1 team in the AFC East is right now.
The Patriots. That's who's the #1. But has my guy logged on yet?
This weekend, man. No, y'all better.
He's faded. There he is. There he is.
2 words.
2 words.
Hey.
2 words. You lost
2
the
words.
bet too.
You lost the bet.
2 words did lose a push-up bet.
Is 2 words doing his
That's
bet?
right. We forgot about the other bet.
2 words.
So 2 words. We have a tip line.
Yeah,
We're gonna have you send in a video.
So let's tell everybody what 2 words has to do. Why?
So 2 words, and Keith had a little back and forth going last week before the World Series started.
Yeah.
2 words said the Dodgers were going to clear the Toronto Blue Jays in Game 1. That did not happen. The Toronto Blue Jays destroyed the Los Angeles Dodgers in Game 1 of the World Series.
Did they?
And therefore, 2 words has to do 40 consecutive
So
push-ups.
2 words. Guess what? You blew it.
Can I say something real quick, guys? I would just like to point out one thing, okay? Is that all right? I just want to say that you haven't heard 2 words complain about the bet or
That's a bet.
2 words showed up and said, you know what?
Who complained
I owe
about
you
our
push-ups, Keith, and I'm going to do them. And I'm not going to whine. And I lost the bet.
I didn't say
But I'm a man or woman of my actions, but we still don't know exactly who 2 words is just yet.
This is
And I'm going
outrageous.
to do the thing.
This is,
and that's
you're
admirable.
defaming me.
Honor.
I came in here and I did my push-ups. I didn't argue anything. I just simply said that.
You were complaining before the stream even started. I was in the broadcast for 5 seconds before you started whining about something.
You don't have proof of that.
I didn't even done my audio check
are
yet.
Twinning. We're almost twinning a little bit. You know, different colored pants. He's got a little bit of darker tone.
Yeah, it's
but you know, it's similar fit.
We also had.
I bet 2 words can do it easy. Angie, I think he can as well. I trust 2 words.
Me and Lucas had a little private bet as well. We're gonna bring it to your attention.
Yeah, what's the
The
I don't keep
Patriots.
the bag of candy. It's not like I was going to bet the house on this weekend. We all knew that the Patriots were going to win, but yeah.
But Lucas, guess what?
What candy did you
Guess
decide
what?
on?
Now laters, but guess what?
Now and later?
Yeah.
I got you.
Guess what?
Huh.
You blew it.
You know what, though?
Where's
I want to
Shannon
say something else.
Shannon over here.
Here I go. Lucas
Shannon's
took
trying
that
to
bet.
One more bet.
Oh, yeah.
Shannon.
Shannon lost a bet, too.
Shannon, come here. Shannon tried to be easy today. You just have to throw
Goodness.
this on for a sec. That's it. Look at that. Look at that pretty
Shannon, go back in the light. Go back in the light.
And Keith, you already know what to say after the
Yeah,
hat
put it
goes
on. Put it on.
Yep, there you go.
What
Put it
you
on,
have to say?
Shannon.
Head a little big.
Oh, I feel bad.
This feels good. This is.
Guess what, Shannon? Guess what? Guess what, Shannon?
Uh-oh.
Guess what?
What?
You blew it.
You blew it.
Are you? Oh my God.
There you go. That's good. That's a good
again,
look.
I'm just going to revisit this. Lucas took his bet knowing his team wasn't going to win, but he's that hardcore of a fan that he stuck by his guys and took the bet anyway. Shannon just walks in the screen, no complaints, no hesitation, fulfills the bet. All three of these honorable people, and then you got Ed.
What? I fulfilled it. In fact, I'm going to get my next set in now.
So the only dishonorable person in sports
is my next set.
Wait, where's Mojo?
10,
14,
9,
where's Mojo?
16, 17, 18,
4,
19,
3,
20,
2,
21,
1.
22, 23. That's 23.
Yep.
You can probably skip the gym today.
All right, you're 1/3 there.
Shannon says you look lovely even in the hat. So
Oh, thank you.
shout out Angie.
So we got 4 more sets of 11 plus
This
3.
is it.
You blew it. Yeah, David. That's.
And why don't you do one set
That
of
is
like
the
at least
best.
30?
Congratulations. Even
See,
though
I decided to be easy on you. I almost had
Yeah,
the jersey.
that
wanna
tush
pace it,
push
you know?
call ruined the whole game.
Oh my! No. What ruined the whole game, and this is what I feel bad
That
about, is
tush push call
Scatterboo
Yeah, that
going
was
down.
BS.
The what?
That ruined the game. That made it way less fun the entire rest of the game.
Oh,
to watch.
So you
Scatterboo?
felt bad for me a little
I
bit?
did feel bad a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit. Not much, but a little bit.
I'm hurt about Scatterboo, though. Yeah,
Me
that
too.
he went down.
I felt bad for the league.
Can you grab that for me, Shannon, please? Thank you.
All right, you guys ready to start with a big story that we broke?
I was trying to put it in.
Adrian Peterson.
Could you be here? I'm trying to stuff it.
Two Words been real quiet ever since jumping in the chat for the first time.
They're doing their push-ups probably.
That's true. Been real quiet over there.
Do Ed's arms hurt?
He's shaking them out, Mojo.
No. No. This is another Tuesday, you know?
That's a good color for you, Babcock. The canary yellow.
Thanks, Mojo.
I like that.
Thank you.
You like that?
You like that? You like that? Yeah, DC turned up when he did that. I remember that.
Babcock, you're going to walk over to Edward first.
Okay, got it. All right. What was that, Keith?
You're trying to send in your video 2 words. All right, where? Well, at the next break, we'll figure out how to get this video.
I'm gonna send it to info@tmz.com.
Yeah, info@tmz.com, 2 words.
Try that. We'll
And then
get
we
it.
found out 2 words is actually one of our moms or dads or something like that. We had no idea.
It's a real mystery. I'm very curious to see who 2 words is.
2 words, name is Dylan.
Yeah.
Is Dylan over there doing
I'll go
push-ups?
over there. Keith, we'll go to Danny's house.
Dude, 2 words is gonna end up working here in like a few years.
He's working for the Party Pod Mojo.
Yeah.
2 words gotta pay up.
Shannon got the rightful hat back on.
Thank you. Still.
Dog and balls.
Shannon talked to Cam Scatterboo's dad earlier.
I did.
Dude.
Said he's getting
Nice
out
guy.
of the hospital. Yeah, getting out. He told Shannon that he is getting out of the hospital. Cam is today. I was surprised at that. I thought he'd spend a little bit more time in the hospital. Said that he was in really good spirits, considering obviously terrible injury, and that his teammates couldn't visit him because, of course, they had to take a train back from Philly to New York, but that they all basically FaceTime him to a man. So he's in good spirits, and obviously Giants fans and I think the NFL really hope this guy gets back soon. I haven't really seen somebody become such a huge star. No less a 4th-round draft pick in a couple weeks. It's crazy. All right, Steve, you tell me when you're good, and I'll go. Sunday morning this was, right? Sunday morning, Sugar Land. Ed first, no? Okay. Okay, got it.
Let's do it.
Welcome to TMZ Sports. Babcock here. Adrian Peterson had a rough weekend. Of course, Adrian, one of the best running backs of all time, period. But he has, without a doubt, had some struggles after his football career. And this Sunday was, I guess, a perfect example of that, because Adrian Peterson, Sunday morning, And Ed will give us a little bit more of the details here in just a second. But Adrian Peterson in Sugar Land, Texas, not far from where he lives. He gets busted for a DWI, driving while intoxicated. It's essentially just another way to say DUI, as well as a gun charge too, Ed. And again, he's had these before. Lucas will tell us about that in a second here, but more trouble for Adrian.
I wish I had more information to give you on this.
Yeah, we don't have too much, right?
I have made hundreds of calls today on this,
wow.
and to courts, to sheriffs, to police. And so far, the language I'm getting is it's still an active investigation, and they're kind of waiting. These documents will be filed with the court sooner than later, and we will have a more greater understanding of what went down. But like you said, he was booked on 2 charges: unlawful carrying of a weapon and DWI. And outside of that, as of Monday morning, he remained in jail.
We don't know if it was a traffic stop, if it was
no
an
idea at this point, or what he blew or anything like that. But that's where we're at with this case at this moment.
Yeah, and I think, and tell me if I'm wrong here, Ed. So he gets arrested Sunday morning. It was pretty early. I think it was around 10 a.m. Something around then. He then stays all day Sunday in jail, right? Mm-hmm. He gets taken to the local county jail all day, and then he has to spend the night in jail too, because it's never a good time to get arrested, but especially on the weekend, a lot of times you're not going to be able to see a judge, right? So he has to spend some time behind bars. Ultimately, then he will get released if he hasn't already. But it's just something he's going to have to deal with here. Like Ed said, he's on top of the court people, and we will find out what happened here, at least the way the cops see it. And obviously, we will report on that. I referenced Lucas' trouble that he has had, because this is not the first time that Adrian Peterson has gotten a DUI or a DWI. In fact, you go back a couple of months and he had one.
Yeah, if you remember, back in April, there was a draft party for the Minnesota Vikings that Adrian Peterson was involved in. And when he was leaving that, he was pulled over around 3:20 a.m. in Minnesota. He was allegedly going 83 in a 55, but then they saw apparent signs of intoxication. He took a breathalyzer and he blew a .14. And in Minnesota, the legal limit is .08.
Right, that's going to be a DUI not almost everywhere. Everywhere, most states are .08. So he's in that case at least almost twice over the limit. We just don't know here. Like Lucas says, in that case he's going like 30 miles an hour or so, give or take, over the speed limit, and it was a traffic stop that they then saw signs, they say, of impairment, and obviously then he's ultimately arrested. In this case, we just don't know what the impetus for what I imagine was a stop.
Right, but then also, remember, back in May, we had the Joker Stars incident where he got into a fight as well. So Adrian Peterson is making headlines for different reasons now. Remember, legendary running back, one of the greatest of his time.
As good as it gets.
Going through some things right now.
Yeah, and it occurred to me, this arrest was so early, and you might say, why would somebody theoretically be drunk at 10 in the morning, and maybe we ultimately find out here, not to speculate too much, but we know he likes to play poker. We know that poker incident was very early in the morning, so we'll see. There is, bottom line, more questions here than there are answers, but what we do know, like Ed said, is that he's facing 2 charges now, not just the DWI, but also unlawful possession of the weapon. Stay tuned. Yeah, this is a weird one in that normally by now we know at least a little bit of information, right?
Yeah.
Like at least it was a traffic stop. He was speeding.
Outskirts of Texas, it can get like this. Like in like smaller towns in Texas. Like, for example, Jimmy Ward, I remember a few months back he was accused of domestic violence, and we did get a generic police narrative. But even to this day, I still can't get an incident report or body cam footage or even dash cam.
Yeah.
He was never convicted, so they just kind of wipe it. So.
It's so strange that it all depends on the jurisdiction. It depends on the state. Some departments will give you everything immediately, and then others.
So what happens, because he has a history of
this is going to hurt. The other case is still open, right? The
one in Minnesota
case.
I believe so, yes.
Yeah, this case, that case now just got more complicated.
He's convicted.
Yeah, look, think how a judge is just, you don't have to even be a judge, but put yourself in the mind of the judge for a second. The guy is literally facing a drunk driving charge from just a couple of months ago, and then allegedly gets himself into that same situation somewhere else. Doesn't look like somebody who's taking things very seriously. So, again,
does anybody know the answer to this? Like, can a judge With it being different states and different jurisdictions, are they allowed to take that into consideration?
Mojo. Yeah, absolutely. I know that for a fact.
The recent one that we've done, that similar case, would be Patrick Mahomes' dad.
Yeah.
He was third, I believe, third or more. But I think they were all in Texas, so that's it. But I know I've done other cases where they'll bring the prosecutors in from the other case.
Right.
You know what I mean?
To
like
testify.
or like bringing the documents from the prosecution from those cases and say he was charged with this, and they elevate the crime to like a second or more.
Judges have a lot of leeway in these sentences, and if they want to throw the book at him, I think they can here.
Yeah.
Given the nature and that there's two, I would not be surprised if he ends up doing a little bit of time. But we'll see. It's obviously getting way ahead of myself here. We don't even know the details yet, so we'll see. But another DWI for Adrian Peterson. I guess a guy who's never even officially retired, right? Peterson? I don't know that he is officially retired. Not that I think he's going to play again, especially not now. But
yeah, definitely not. Well,
he was talking about boxing at one point, right?
Well, yeah, that's another thing. Obviously,
he was supposed to fight pretty soon.
Yeah, speaking of I've referenced the poker incident there. That was the guy he was supposed to fight, but it doesn't sound like. I don't know.
Seems
if you want to get into
I talked to his
but
sparring partner this morning for half an hour, and just seeing if the arrest had anything to do with the upcoming bout, and it seemed like there was a lot of red tape that they were fighting through even before this arrest to make this thing actually happen. They both signed agreements, and we know they want to fight, but the logistics of where, when, how much each party's making, there's so many hoops to jump through. And now that Adrian's facing another legal trouble, I don't know if it's ever going to
I went
I almost forgot that fight was even going to happen.
I know. It doesn't.
They lost all steam on that one.
Yeah.
They should have just done it the next week, forget training, and just do it, get your check, and move on.
And
now nobody cares.
Right? It's
I'd still watch.
Yeah, I'll watch too. We'll see if it. Maybe they can get it going again. But you're right. For a story that was such a big story when it happened, the momentum has seriously died out.
Yeah, this just shows the problem.
2 words. I'm trying to find your clip right now. I'm trying to.
What clip?
Hold on.
Here we go.
There we go. 1, 2,
you get
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Lockout, Ed. You're not locking out, Ed. Ed,
He's starting to get
tired. There was locking out. You're not locked out.
I don't have to be.
He's slowing down a little bit, I think.
Because I'm a winner.
We're gonna lock you out of this newsroom.
All right, that was 11.
Slowing
so now
down
you're
a
at
little
34.
bit.
Yeah, so I need
There was some grunting there at the end, the second half.
No grunting. You're
lucky I didn't put a cap on how many sets you had to do this in. I wanted to, but I knew you'd never take the bet if you did.
Well, it all depends on.
It should have at least been 3 sets of 23.
I could do that.
Too late. You're struggling with 11. 23 is more than double.
11.
All right, do 1 set of 23 then.
Now I've already spent my juice on my first 3 sets of 33. You know,
you're 3 sets of 11. Now 33 is the total.
So 33
you
total.
Do 3 sets of 33.
Right.
Who wants some?
Babcock, you want to talk some football on the field with
let's talk some
Mojo?
football.
Mojo's Packers,
got
big win.
Anyone want chicken tenders?
2 words. I'm gonna need you to send this to our to.
Oh, did he send it in?
He said he DM'd me, but I did not see the DM. So
Babcock, they don't have the same like gold sauce they used to have for the
I don't know. I'm a
tenders
barbecue. I'm a barbecue. The fries are real mushy.
They had some sort of like great. You know what I'm talking about? Does anyone know?
Did you try to sneak that?
No, I didn't try to sneak it.
He tried to sneak his bet. He lost the bet and he was quiet the whole time.
No, I didn't try to sneak it. Mojo, I'm all about this.
The barbecue?
They've got. I think Popeyes has the best fast food barbecue. I could do a power rankings if you want, but.
Of just barbecue.
Just barbecue. Yeah, that's all I do.
Oh.
I've never had like honey mustard. I don't.
What's your best barbecue?
It also depends because like Popeyes is real like punch you in the face. Like Wendy's is like more mild. Like
I like a Wendy's.
You like a Wendy's one? Yeah. McDonald's, I don't love McDonald's barbecue. I'll do it, but I don't love McDonald's barbecue.
Don't do it.
Burger King, good barbecue.
Okay. Yeah, I can do that.
I've heard people say that Burger King is bullseye barbecue. And yeah, you know. Barbecue sauce.
Mojo, how many push-ups can you do in one sitting?
Well,
like unbroken.
Unbroken.
I don't know. At this point, I don't know.
What would you guess?
I probably could do the 69 in one shot.
Yep.
There you go.
Well, maybe not. I don't know.
That's pretty
I
good.
used to be able to.
2 words. We're going to need you to figure out
I think
how
I
to
could at least
video
do
in.
50.
Woo!
Okay.
That's
A 50-piece?
I could not do 50
50
push-ups in
nugget?
one shot if my life depended on
No,
it.
I think the most I could
Honestly.
get is 30.
Eat
At the
Popeyes.
absolute most.
Maybe
Dude, how about
if my
this,
life
Ed?
depended on
You have
it.
an opportunity right now to find out.
50
So,
push-ups.
I've already done 33 though, you know?
dude, that was like a half an hour ago. The stream started 25 minutes ago.
I know, but we had to talk about you for the first 10 minutes of stream before I got into my first set.
That was your doing. We should have opened the show with you already
if
doing
you had just
push-ups
let me talk.
So the viewers had to ask why. We would have had them, dude.
If you had just let me talk, you know?
That's all
Let's
we've
talk
been
about the
doing is
game
letting
that
you
caused
talk.
the bet.
The game that caused the bet.
Arby's? That's a good
Yeah,
call.
let's do it.
So Babcock,
Was that
just
Arby's?
B-roll of Tucker
Andy's
Kraft.
talking about Arby's barbecue.
You know what? I just had Arby's barbecue sauce for the first time this weekend.
Oh.
I agree.
Okay.
Yeah.
Angie, there you go.
With the curly fries.
Oh, I love a curly fry.
There you go.
Yeah. All right, Steve, let's do this.
Just B-roll from the game.
Okay.
Tucker Kraft, huge game. B-roll of him headbutting his teammate, even though Tucker's not wearing a helmet. And then sound-wise, it is post-game with Melissa Stark.
Okay. Tucker described why he did that.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And this is moving on.
Okay. Okay. Let's do it. All right, moving on to Aaron Rodgers and his first matchup ever against his Green Bay Packers team. Of course, Aaron Rodgers now the starting quarterback for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Well, he wasn't traveling to Lambeau, but his old Packers team traveled to Pittsburgh. It was a good game, but it was a game that Aaron Rodgers and his Steelers team came up just short. They lost the game 35-25. Jordan Love, really nice game. Jordan Love goes 29 for 37, 380 yards, 3 touchdowns. So great game for the star quarterback. On the other side, as for Aaron, he didn't have a bad game here either. He goes 24 of 36, 219 yards, 2 touchdowns. Again, Mojo ultimately, though, not enough for the Steelers. Now, this game, look, let's be honest, the storyline here was Aaron Rodgers playing his old team, but it was National Tight End Day yesterday, Mojo, and did Tucker Kraft, did he ever come up big? A young guy here, he scores 2 touchdowns, Mojo, catches 2 touchdowns. I'm trying to find his stats here. I just had them. He had 7 catches, 143 yards, 2 touchdowns, and my favorite part here, Mojo, aside from all the catches, all of the statistics he put up, was that tight ends are crazy. And, we've seen football players headbutt each other a lot. Well, he headbutted his teammate. Bless you, Lucas. He headbutted his teammate. He wasn't wearing a helmet, though. This guy is crazy. Now, after the game, he sits down, or not sits down, he talks on the field with Melissa Stark, and they basically asked him, like, Tucker, what the heck were you doing here? Here's the explanation.
Who taught you to headbutt without a helmet?
You ever watch the movie The Program? That's Vlad.
Yeah.
Wait, there, do you see it here? Look.
That's just the mentality. That's what we do.
The Program, one of my favorite movies, Mojo, one of the best football movies ever, period. Alvin Mack, oh my God, the best. But yeah, so there you go. That's why I did it. Insane. Tight ends, crazy.
Latimer.
The best.
Smashing in windows with his head. Yes, I love the program.
Yes.
I'm with you. One of my favorite football movies for sure. Latimer, undoubtedly the best character to me, at least. That dude was a total psychopath. Right
Mojo,
up my
he
alley.
came in here, by the way. He sat right here. He sat right where Luca is sitting.
Latimer did?
Yes.
No way.
Long time ago.
Well, too bad I wasn't with the company because I would have flown in for that one because that's fantastic. Dude, when you have 7 catches for 143 yards, 2 touchdowns to knock off not only Aaron Rodgers, all right, the guy in Green Bay, which obviously they had their thing on the way out, but going into Pittsburgh and beating the Steelers in Pittsburgh, which either the Packers, I can't remember, they either had never done it before or haven't done it since like 1970.
Yeah.
Whatever the stat it is, it doesn't matter. It was crazy. So, I mean, that propelled them to a massive 10-point win against the Steelers, who have had an excellent season so far. So you do that, you do what you want. I'm going to say he didn't headbutt this guy overly hard, right? I'm actually a little bit more surprised that his teammate headbutted him back with the helmet on. I mean, usually you stop, you know, like whatever. But he went right into it, and there's that. He didn't do what Brian Cushing did.
Right, remember Brian Cushing was
the
bloody.
Play, Brian Cushing.
He was bloody, Mojo. I remember that.
His helmet's off. Yeah, he freaking headbutts the guy. He opens up like a faucet, which was unbelievably badass, and maybe one of the most badass things you've ever seen on a football field ever. He didn't go that far with it, so I'm not going to bash this guy too much and start talking about injuries and CTE and making mistakes that could potentially put you off the field, which could potentially cost your team games down the line. I'm just going to praise this dude for now. Again, after a big performance, you do whatever you want, T-Craft.
Yeah, what a game. By the way, Cushing is... I think he is like the real life Latimer.
I'd say the only thing more badass.
New Jersey, right?
Yes, he is from Jersey.
Don.
I know something. Don Bosco.
Yeah,
Don Bosco. I have a friend who is really good friends with Brian Cushing. And
I've heard stories.
Yeah, me too.
He's nuts. I love it.
Let's share some stories.
I'll tell you what, though, the only thing more badass than T-Craft headbutting a guy with a helmet on was when Micah Parsons split through 3 defenders to have a heroic sack.
To make his lone tackle.
To cause Ed to
didn't Baker Mayfield do that?
Back down there and do more push-ups. We're at 34, Ed. 1, 2. Keith, can you put the camera down a little bit more? What was that? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. More lockout, please. 8.
Oh, that's
9. Oh,
that's 11.
Was that 11?
With you on his back, Mojo.
Yeah, Mojo, you're sitting on the back for every one of these.
Right, you're on his back.
Every one of these.
It wasn't a stable ride, though. He's like shaking.
He's getting a little jolted.
I could smell the tears streaming down his face because it was so difficult.
There was no grunting that time.
What do you have, 45 now?
We got 4 sets of 11, so yeah.
Okay, 44.
The next push will be 45.
Dude, we need a counter on the screen. And then, like, whoever's doing the counter, don't count him if he doesn't get locked out.
We've only got 25 left.
The push-up bets. Wendy's is so underrated. I think Wendy's is completely underrated. I think it's the best fast food.
As a whole?
I think as a whole, as a collective. It's like, I think it's the best fast food.
Well, that's a bold statement.
Of the McDonald's, Burger King, and
that's a bold.
like that little trio. I think it's the best.
Okay, I can see that.
But Taco Bell's like I'm not considering that in the same class as is like the fast food burger
cuisine.
You know what I'm saying? Like the American, the nugget, the cheeseburger.
Nuggets,
You know what I'm saying?
I can get with that.
That's
my dad owned a Dairy Queen when I was growing
up.
up.
No way!
I love
Mojo.
Dairy Queen.
Oh, I probably would have been like.
Man, there's not a Dairy Queen anywhere near here.
It was during my growth spurt. I must have gained like 30 pounds. It was crazy.
Hey, David, if you disagree, I get it, man.
Here's the thing about DQ.
Amazing.
They don't have to keep flipping the blizzards upside down. We get it.
I've never had a blizzard.
That's a trademark.
Right up your alley.
Yeah. I've never had a blizzard.
They're way better than McFlurries.
Do they have them here?
Have you ever had a Frosty?
I've had a Frosty. I've never had a blizzard.
Yeah, I've never had DQ.
Dude, really? Well, there's
Blizzard
not a Dairy Queen.
Let's see if there's one around here.
I don't think there is.
There's one on Washington, I believe.
Really?
I think there's
swear
one
that
at Sonic.
I've been here for the last 5 years, and I've craved Dairy Queen because I haven't been able to find one anywhere near here.
Really? Oh, that's.
Because they have
I think there's one on Washington.
Food too, though.
Yes.
Some of them only have ice cream.
Yeah.
The ones that have like the hot dogs.
I would never get
There's
food
one
at DQ.
16 miles away.
Yeah, see, there. Yeah, it's like I'm not gonna
away.
drive 60 miles for a blizzard.
Road trip.
Good.
Angie, you're making
It takes like 3 days to get there.
Okay, wait, Babcock.
Yeah, it took me
16 miles
it took me
is like
90
an hour
minutes
and a
for my
half.
Popeyes to get here from like a
In
mile
LA,
away.
it's more like 5 hours.
Where was it one on? La Brea? So that's when they went to?
It said 15.8 miles away.
only go to Popeyes for the biscuits.
Do, guys.
Biscuits are.
Oh.
Do you put a little honey on the biscuit?
It's really far.
Keith, I thought you said something else for a second. It really made me laugh.
Jim?
I guess we're not getting a blizzard today.
I'm a big fan of Fazoli's, which is fast food Italian.
Okay.
You go to a fast food Italian?
I'm trying to remember.
That's like a crime.
Have you seen the place in Chicago that has the chili
but where were we
noodles?
coming from?
No.
Was it?
Oh, God.
Were we coming back from Coachella?
I don't know who knows about that. But
And we went like 45 minutes out of our way.
Anybody in chat knows about that place in
Lucas,
Chicago.
you better calm down. We spent a lot of time talking about the 5 families and gambling and all this stuff.
Yeah.
They're listening to you talking about fast food Italian. They might not like
They might not be too pleased.
We were on the way back from Coachella one year, and we decided to go 45 minutes out of our way to go to, I think it was Chino Hills. To go to
Chino
Fazoli's,
Hills?
and it was so nice. It was
What
so
is it?
great.
I gotta see this.
The quality is not the best, but it just reminds me of my childhood.
Okay.
Look, I love my parents. They're the best. But we didn't necessarily
Especially
go out
Edwin.
to dinner a lot. But Fazoli's was like a step above like the Wendy's and McDonald's,
Yeah.
Burger King, whatever.
Look,
And so
more
it was like a
class.
little bit of a treat. But they have like, you know, like a platter of like 5 different things. You get like a baked ziti, spaghetti, fettuccine alfredo. all this. Look at that. Look at that.
Let me see.
Oh, no. Lucas.
And they used to give you free unlimited breadsticks
no.
if you ate inside.
Oh.
Is that a gas station?
Guys, this is not it.
Oh, this is a sad-looking place.
Oh, it's so good. Look at that.
Come on, man.
I don't know how to. I don't know if how this would be
Wait,
taken.
when did they get pizza?
They don't have pizza?
When did they get pizza?
Guys, as a
Because
Michelin
all
man,
these
y'all are
pictures,
breaking
I
my
think
heart
everything in
today.
that picture, like I don't know how to describe it.
This has 2
but that
Michelin
all
stars,
looks-
Mojo.
Everything looks exactly the way I would think it would taste. And I don't know how to put that into perspective, but everything looks like.
I agree.
You kind of understand what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I know exactly what you're saying.
Oh, okay. Wait, Babcock.
Not everyone
We've
has
been
the
talking
same
about food
upbringing.
a lot. We found out last week that Babcock is a very picky eater. I found that out last week.
Some know, some don't.
I was
no,
not
I
in
think
the know.
everyone knew that.
I was not in the know. I'm new to these.
You're the
guys.
only one that didn't know, bro.
Okay, well,
Lucas-
hey, the chat didn't know
Lucas knew.
either. Okay.
That would be like someone saying, I just learned Micah Parsons is a phenomenal pass rusher. Like, everyone knows this already.
Not the only thing he does,
Speaking of push-ups,
though. 11 more?
He making him do it on
Oh, I'll tell you what, they've
command.
got good prices, though.
I want
Hey,
lockout,
hold
I
on,
want
hold
chest
on.
on the
More
ground.
Mojo.
Keith,
Put
can you
Mojo
put
on
the
there.
camera down just a little bit more?
Oh yeah.
Maybe a little more?
A little bit more, Keith.
Yeah, I want him center
Yeah.
screen. So, dang, you're really slowing down, bro. Is that 3?
This will be 6.
All right, I'm counting. These are good push-ups.
7.
I'll give him that.
I do. They sent me
He's got
a
Mojo looking-
$5 off every
Mojo's observing
birthday.
down.
His arms are getting sticky though. You can tell.
Oh, he's hurting, yeah. Oh, you should see the face.
Warm
Push through it,
Italian
Ed.
donut.
Oh, God.
There you go.
Good job, Ed.
How many was that?
That's 11.
All right, so
so
that's
you just-
55.
Wow.
Yes.
14
All
away.
right, the last set you have to do in a row. It's only 14.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
All right,
Oh,
get
where
it.
that chest
I
is
think you need
tight,
some
isn't
time
it?
to recover.
It feels good, actually. I thought this would be.
All right, why don't you do
a
them?
little
Just
more
do them right now. Knock it out.
No, I'm okay. I
Lucas.
got 22 minutes.
We have
wow,
we have
they-
a sympathizer
they've
for the fast Italian. Jen's saying that we have fast food Chinese, fast American, fast Mexican. Why not
Yeah.
fast Italian?
Yeah.
Respect.
There you go.
Respect.
Listen
How
to
has there
this.
never been a healthy fast food restaurant, like a legitimately
Subway.
healthy?
Chipotle.
Chipotle?
Subway.
Not-
This-
well,
I'll
you
tell you
can't-
what,
I mean, they
guys.
don't do that drive-through, do they?
This is that's a great deal. $13.99
Subway
for
has
12
drive-thru.
shrimp.
Pretty good.
Kava.
12 shrimp.
Kava's, yeah.
And look at these warmed Italian
You got
donuts. I'm
options.
kind of coming around on this place.
Thank you.
On this Fazoli's.
Let's go to Fazoli's.
Fazoli's might be a little fugazi.
You gotta go to CNOs and.
You guys have
If the
no
price
problem
is too
getting
low, I
Sparrow.
start to have concerns.
mall.
Like, how is it this
Yeah,
cheap?
Mojo, you can
Christine
get. Have
Harris,
you ever heard?
welcome to the
It's
stream. We
It's
stream here from 1
$4.50
or 1:30
for
most days.
That's pretty good.
But yeah, welcome.
Someone got me a gift card to Olive Garden
Yeah.
recently, and my wife
Oh,
and I
that's
went,
disrespect.
Oh.
and they were selling cocktails for like $3.
Oh.
And I
Wow.
said, how bad does that liquor have to be?
Well, it's like Applebee's when they have
Top
like
shelf.
the unlimited
That's just-
Long Island
Right.
iced tea or whatever. Like,
Well, I'll tell you what. Red
Just
Lobster
put it into a
almost put
garbage-
themselves out of business by doing like the unlimited shrimp, or because it.
You can't.
Oh,
Yeah,
they
it's-
have
it-
the best biscuits.
Oh,
the
no,
cheddar biscuits, the Red
Cheddar
Lobster
Bay
cheddar
biscuits
biscuits.
are
Cheddar
the
Bay
absolute,
biscuits.
absolute best.
That is-
And let me tell you what, you can buy those in a box from the grocery
Yep.
store, and
Yeah.
it tastes identical. You just got to put a little butter and a little cheese in there.
Got to put a little love into them. But
who has there's like biscuits that are like cinnamon, or is it just cinnamon butter? No.
Are you talking about Lucille's?
No.
You said cinnamon biscuits.
Is really good.
Yeah, they got that. They got the good butter over there.
Let's go.
Angie,
we got to try out some.
Angie, I'm glad we cracked you up. I'm glad that you find enjoyment from the tomfoolery.
Not an easy segue, but
this is a tough
let's talk
story.
about a serious one.
Okay, Nick Mangold.
And then Babcock sound-wise, we'll hear from Aaron Glenn after the Jets' first win of the season.
Okay, just an absolutely terrible news.
Babs.
Okay. And we believe he died on the 26th, right? Yesterday, 25th. Okay. Okay, so he died.
Yeah, 25th.
Okay, got it. Okay, Sunday morning we find out. Okay, all right, and we're gonna go. We're gonna talk to Lucas and Mojo, right? Okay, maybe I'll toss, unless you want to, Lucas, toss to the sound. Do you want me to toss to the sound, or you want to toss to the sound?
What is the sound?
It's I can do it. It's Aaron Glenn after the game.
Oh, okay. I can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's do it. Welcome back to TMZ Sports. Babcock here. Before the games were played on Sunday, just absolutely horrible news coming out of New York. The New York Jets lost, and the NFL as a whole lost one of the best players that we've seen of this past generation. Nick Mangold, at only 41 years old, died on Saturday. The New York Jets, they make the horrifically sad announcement on Sunday. Again, just 41 years old. Nick Mangold had been dealing with kidney failure. As a matter of fact, you go back just 11 or 12 days before his death, and it was announced that Nick had this very serious health struggle, Lucas. And I think you knew at the time that it was serious when you heard that he was desperately looking for a kidney. That's how how dire the situation was. But I don't think anybody could have ever imagined that less than 2 weeks later he would be gone at, again, just 41 years old.
Right, and it just goes to show you never know, how these things can play out that way. But just when we posted the story a couple weeks ago, we were like, hopefully this can lead to a development that helps Nick Mangold. But it just turns out that sometimes time is just something that will not,
Right. No, I remember. Didn't he? And tell me if I'm wrong. Didn't they? And this struck a chord with me in that I had never seen anything like it. They asked for fans if anybody thought they might be a match, right? And I think looking back at that now, you say to yourself, okay, I think that was an indication of how bad this was for him.
Right, and it's just something that we keep getting these headlines of NFL players dying young, and obviously this was something that he pointed out was a genetic defect that led to the chronic kidney disease. But the entire Jets organization was really playing with heavy hearts on Sunday, and somehow they were able to get their first win of the season. Aaron Glenn was able to talk about it a bit after the game, just how much that win and just what the organization is doing at this time.
True Jet through and through. And I hate I didn't start with this because this means more to me than anything of Nick Mangold passing away. Obviously, I didn't play with him, but I was here as a scout when he was playing, and he was the heart and soul of this team. He had a number of kids, and it's always tough to hear that, especially a guy that's a true Jet through and through that made his appearance felt. And I'm sure you guys seen him around a number of times. So prayers goes out to him and his family. And that's tough to hear. It's tough to hear because of who he was as a person, him being a true Jet. Prayers goes out to him and his family.
What Aaron Glenn is saying echoes what everyone in the NFL has been saying, but also the people who were lucky enough to work with him directly. Rex Ryan, he was getting emotional on ESPN. Mark Sanchez, he's dealing with a lot right now, but he even spoke out on X as well. The Nick Mangold was a guy who was beloved by everyone who interacted with him and people who admired him from afar as well, Mojo.
Yeah.
I mean, this dude was an absolute beast. 11 seasons in the NFL, Pro Bowler for 7 of them. He's in the Jets Ring of Honor. I mean, look, I played defensive tackle. I was familiar with this guy's game. I mean, he was one of the best centers, absolutely, in the NFL. Just a tenacious dude, a very intelligent guy. I mean, when you're playing center, I mean, I know the quarterback gets all the love for commanding the offense, but goodness, that center has so much power, control. Nothing happens without that guy literally starting the play, man. I mean, that is not an easy position to play, especially mentally, emotionally. You're commanding the line. You're checking out everything. I mean, there's a lot that's riding on your shoulders, and I mean, this dude was absolutely one of the best. Really sucks to see that this happen, you know, and it was really cool, though, I will say, to see all the tributes that were paid to him. You already talked about the Jets finally getting their first win of this season. You got to think part of this was because of, you know, Nick's passing and that motivating and inspiring the team. You know, everybody loved Nick. I actually saw a really funny clip of Rex Ryan this weekend talking about how when Nick signed his big contract and started making all this money, he was worried that, you know, as the coach, that maybe the money was going to go to Nick's head. And then that night he was at the drive-thru at Taco Bell and spotted Nick in line right in front of him. He's like, okay, I think he's going to be okay. But again, just somebody that the entire organization loved. Even, you know, if you weren't a Jets fan, you loved the way he played the game. He just loved it so much.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's good. That's, you know, I usually root against the Jets. You know, I like the Giants, the other New York team. It was like kind of one of those days yesterday. You're like, okay, you feel good that they actually won the game, because that's a horrible thing. And to hear that he does have kids and he's just 41 years old, that's too young. Yeah, that's too young.
It's just, time is something that's never guaranteed. And you just would think that 2 weeks, you know.
Never would have thought. I text Luke, like, I just had Joe open my eyes and then happened to see the tweet pop up from the Jets, and I couldn't believe it. I just shocked. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I think we were looking earlier at his statistics, because I think everyone agrees that Jason Kelce is going to be a Hall of Famer. Obviously, they played the same position, Jason and Nick, and you know, I think they've had pretty comparable careers. I do wonder if Nick gets into the Hall of Fame. Certainly is that type of player, and I think he's probably worthy of it. But just a horribly sad story, and kind of puts things into perspective, you know.
How quick things can just kind of change.
Yeah, it was October 14th that we did the story that he was urgently looking for a kidney donor, and you know, I don't know.
It's crazy how people, like fans and stuff, they think like these athletes, that their lives are just perfect, and then they don't understand. They just human, just like the rest of us, you know.
Absolutely,
life is too precious and it's too short.
I think there's, you know, Superman or untouchable, nothing bad can happen. Not true. But yeah, so we obviously all, I think everyone feels horrible about that story.
Yeah, it looks like he had the same amount of Pro Bowl appearances as Jason Kelce did. 70.
Yeah, I think he's pretty close. You know, I think he's pretty close, Mojo. I don't know if he'll get in. But I agree with you too. By the way, obviously, I know it's the left tackle that gets all the glory, as far as linemen go, at least. But center, obviously, an incredibly important position. And you know, the Jets. You know, the Jets obviously haven't been great. They haven't won a championship in a really long time. But he defined a whole era of Jets football, I think. So, yeah.
Christine, 41 is quite young. It's a very sad, very sad story.
It's way too young. Way too young.
But I mean, hey, at least
I'm older than that.
The team was able to pull out their first win of the season in a real great game.
And it was a really exciting game.
Yeah, and best game of the day. Who would have thought Jets-Bengals would be the most exciting game of the day? But, you know, you could definitely kind of feel that entire crowd, that entire, you know, organization just, you know, working a little bit harder because of that story behind
I think it definitely gave him a little extra motivation.
Absolutely.
Let's see, I'm gonna go do this shot.
While Babcock goes to do a live shot with Washington, D.C. Edward, are you out there?
I'm here.
Edward, will you talk to Mojo about Alex Rodriguez and Patrick Mahomes?
An A-bomb.
So it's basically A-Rod on the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah, it's the Tonight Show, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to go over here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Can we talk about more Packers and Micah Parsons instead?
What do you want to talk about? You want to talk about his one tackle or the other plays?
Push-ups, buddy. The stream's almost over.
Where he almost got a tackle, where the 3 pressures that you paid $47 million for.
Leading the league in pressures, yep.
Oh,
that's a stat that doesn't matter at all.
Right. All of them came against the Arizona Cardinals, the 2-7 Arizona Cardinals, with their backup quarterback.
Speaking of which, how has Lucas not mentioned what Garrett did this weekend, dude?
That's
Miles
a stud.
Garrett.
Watch that film and then watch Micah Parsons' film and tell me who's worth $47 million and who isn't.
Because Mojo, yay, Miles Garrett is awesome. Teams, a team plays 2 sides of the ball.
Yeah.
Defense looks fine.
I think I saw a stat. Never has someone had 5 sacks and the team lost that badly at the same time.
I saw that as well.
It's kind of crazy, but still.
I'm so emotionally detached from this team. It didn't.
That's
going into halftime. I knew that it was going to end up being just nothing of a game. We weren't going to come out in the second half and do anything.
Dude, 5 sacks though.
I was hoping,
dude, and he's truly getting double.
No, he's
he had to shed a tight end, shed a tackle, run around because they always are running away from his side,
and then he can Dougie for 2 seconds and then tackle the quarterback.
It's unlike I used to say J.J. Watt had the best tape I've seen, and that this blew it away.
The announcer was like, put him on offense and see what he can do on offense.
Let him catch some balls, man.
At this point, just put him wherever.
But
Let him start kicking and punting and
watching that game, I was just like, okay, why not put Shedeur in now? Because
true. What do you have to lose?
You're not gonna win. So it's
I'll tell you why, Keith. Because it would have been a waste at that point. I mean, if you're not gonna go, you might as well do it at a point where you can maybe market it, get some more eyes and people in the stands and all those things that go with it. If you just throw them out, you might as well just save it. Is my point.
So let me ask you this: if it was at the Browns stadium, we play at the Browns, and we were blowing them out like we did, do you think they would have put him in then? Would it be in terms of a marketing standpoint?
I'm sorry, what are you talking about?
I'm saying Shedeur.
I'm pretty sure Shedeur was inactive.
He didn't.
Yeah,
Shedeur was hurt anyway.
Yeah, he wasn't active.
It would have been Bailey Zappi revenge.
Zappy hour.
Oh, Patriots legend Bailey Zappi.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
All right, you ready?
So Edward, you'll just welcome back here.
Welcome back to TMZ
tee up
Sports.
sound, and you'll talk to Mojo.
And Alex Rodriguez made a stunning admission during Jimmy Fallon's Tonight Show.
Too tall.
Yep.
I scoot over this way.
Welcome back to TMZ Sports. Alex Rodriguez made a stunning admission to Jimmy Fallon on the Tonight Show last night, and it almost, if it happened to be true, what he offered up advice to a 10-year. Let me restart this. Hang on.
Those push-ups really got you winded,
dude.
huh?
I'm feeling a little swole here. Okay, you ready? Welcome back to TMZ Sports. Alex Rodriguez made a stunning admission to Jimmy Fallon on Sunday night. He almost prevented Patrick Mahomes from pursuing a career in football. Watch this.
He had a son. The son was about 10 years old, and every day he would be shagging and in the batting cage, and he had these beautiful blue eyes. Just such a respectful kid, and he just jumped off the page. And every day he would ask me, 30 days in a row, can you give me one piece of advice? And I was
Patrick would?
Yeah, Patrick. He was 10 years old. He's like, because remember, he was a baseball star and a football star. Wow. So I said, all right, Patrick, the last day I said, I'm going to give you some good advice here. Now listen up. And his eyes got really wide. And I said, lowered my voice, and I said, all right, I know you like baseball and I know you like football, but trust me when I say this, baseball's where the money is. I said, football's just for fun, but you're gonna make your money in baseball, like your dad and I. And I'm glad you didn't take my advice.
You told Patrick Mahomes not to play football.
Not to play football.
That's the greatest. Look at him now. He's the most winning quarterback in football. Great advice.
Great advice. Great advice. So a little context here. Patrick Mahomes Sr. was a former MLB player. A-Rod and him played on the same team. Little Patrick was obviously around in the dugout. Mojo, if Patrick Mahomes Jr. had listened to this advice. Remember, Patrick Mahomes Jr. was a very, very good baseball player growing up as well as a football player. I think we've actually done stories of him signing autographed baseballs that are now being sold because he was that good growing up. Mojo, can you fathom maybe Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce doesn't even happen if Mahomes follows A-Rod's advice.
Maybe not. Maybe the Chiefs don't win all those Super Bowls. Maybe T. Swift doesn't happen, to your point. But if he did go to baseball, what would have happened then? I mean, dude, this guy is a super athlete. He's an incredible hard worker. Winners find ways to win. So who's to say if he didn't pick baseball that he wouldn't have been as successful there? I was getting ready to boo A-Rod out of the building until I had that thought there too. I mean, you never know what could have been. The old what if, right? It weighs on your mind. It's hard for me to say, but yes, at this point, it's hard to imagine that would have been good advice. I mean, the only real name you can say, above, Patrick Mahomes in that GOAT conversation in football easily would be Tom Brady. And people say that, hey, Mahomes might actually break some of Brady's records. I mean, he's got all these Super Bowl wins at an age younger than it took Brady to do it. Who's to say that he can't beat Brady's Super Bowl win record later on? That could still happen. Obviously, Chiefs having a rough start to the season right now, but they absolutely can still make the playoffs and go all the way this season if they kick it to gear in the end of the season. So I can't really knock the advice, especially when it comes from somebody who was one of the best baseball players in the world at one point. Successful businessman, veteran, like he knows his stuff. So, I mean, if he is the one that says that Pat Mahomes could have been better in baseball, who's to say that he couldn't? And baseball players do, at the top, make more money than football players. And it's guaranteed money. So it's hard for me to clap back at any of those points because I can't say for sure that he would have been wrong.
It is a great point. I thought about that because you initially think, like, what an idiot, like, Mahomes is now arguably the second greatest football player to ever live. But, yeah, I mean, like, he wasn't necessarily wrong. Like, Mahomes has signed basically $500 million contract, but like you said, Mojo, most of these quarterback contracts aren't guaranteed, and he would have had a guaranteed deal in baseball. And, I mean, if you're the best at one sport, what would stop you from being the best in the next, you know? I don't know.
Remember, a few years ago talking to Pat Sr., and Pat Sr. saying that he thought football was the weakest of the three. He thought baseball, basketball before football.
Well, basketball is like the number one that you'd like to play if you could go, right? I mean, they're getting hundreds of millions of dollars.
He was okay in basketball. I saw the high school clips of him.
You know who was really good player? Was his little brother, Jackson Mahomes.
He was good.
He's like 6'7". Yeah. He was a really good one.
You know what stopped him from being a great and going all the way, though, Ed?
Who?
Jackson.
Which part?
The fact that he never did his push-ups. That's what really stopped him.
I got 14 left. You ready?
Getting the next level.
You ready for these last 14?
Really set him back by not having
let's go. 14 more.
14. Let's see him. 1,
13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7.
Oh, there you go.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, there you go.
Woo. All right. Eduardo getting swole.
So you averaged about 1 push-up a minute for that stream.
Light work, you know?
Not great numbers, Ed.
Light work. We had to keep the stream entertained to see if I had to pay off the bet, though.
That's true.
Great marketing, you know?
XK2, how's everyone doing? I think we're all doing good. Ed, is feeling pumped up right now.
Breathing hard.
He's getting a good pump in.
I'll let you know how that soreness feels tomorrow.
Let us know if you can get the herbs off the top shelf.
Get that salt down.
Just got an Epsom salt bath tonight.
David said, "Good job, Ed."
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Why is there so much shade between Ed and Mojo? Mojed? I don't know.
It's not really. Well, Micah Parsons has really driven a stake between Mojo and I, you know?
Look, the show needs rivals, all right? And that's what we're going to deliver. We can't have this many people on a show and not have a set of enemies.
Sure. There's always enemies.
This is just storytelling, 101.
There will ultimately be a little redemption arc between you two at some point throughout.
Yeah,
You know?
I mean,
well, maybe like 5 years from now. We got to build to that first. We can't let anyone see it coming.
whenever
Angie said, "Great job, Ed."
thanks, Angie.
Look at you. Now you're getting all this praise.
I mean,
There you go.
that was pretty
Babyface you
impressive.
up. We thought Lucas and Ed were going to be the arch nemesis on this show. And
There's still
I
time.
guess-
Yep.
Not when the
there
camera's
is still
on.
time.
Mojo and Ed Too Tall Lewis.
I had a thing with Keith going at the beginning, and yeah, we pivoted.
Yeah,
You don't want that.
pivoted enemies.
We need a different storyline.
The writers came back and flipped the script on us.
Do now and laters come in like big packs?
Yeah, man.
Why, did you order some now and laters? I got some now and laters on the way already.
Yeah, see?
Oh, can I just take those off you? I'll give them back.
Broken BB, you're down for some drive-through spaghetti and meatballs. I think Lucas is as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Broken BB.
You're getting a lot of love for that take.
No. What? So I also made Polish boiled dinner on Saturday.
What is Polish boiled dinner?
Kielbasa, cabbage, carrots, onion, and potatoes, and you just put it in some chicken broth for like 45 minutes.
Chef Wood.
And it's something that is not particularly hard or special or, complex, but like the scents in the apartment and just eating it took me back to my childhood. There's just some things that
Lucas, for
I like
once,
to hold on to. Like
for once,
pistols.
I actually made something pretty good that I think you'd be proud of this weekend.
What's that?
I made chicken katsu with curry last night. Nice little spread for my girlfriend, her friends, everybody.
Okay. Show that to the
Not
chat.
too bad.
Lucas.
Yeah, this
Chicken
was
katsu, hell yeah.
Lucas got like a
not
restaurant
bad.
set up there.
Chef
It was actually,
Jeez,
it was real good. It was actually
on,
so easy to make.
Showing me up.
What's up?
Yeah, you just
It's hard
showed
to see the bones on the screen, I'll
badly,
say.
Lucas.
No, but that
I'm
I'm
talking about cabbage.
Lucas made some.
Wait, did you set the dinner table too?
We did. We had a
like
nice
a
little
restaurant.
He's
dinner.
not
You know?
messing around.
I'm at the apartment eating like Charlie Bucket.
You got a little sunflower on the dinner table?
Little sunflower, little flour.
Hey.
Wow. Oh, man, I'm sorry, Lucas.
I didn't mean it like that bad.
All right,
Oh,
Luca.
man.
No, bro, no. I feel
should've
bad
liked
now.
So anyway, man.
I feel bad now.
That's like a little
Freaking-
Christian
Anything
of
else
a
that you
I was excited to show that to Chef
Better
Wood.
Yeah, he's excited to show you.
I'm more impressed at how you set the dinner table, though.
I honestly won't take full
Parents.
responsibility for that.
You
I
did not
plated
do that.
everything, but I'll give the credit where credit is due. I'll give the credit, I did not set that part of it up, but the cooking, the frying, all that.
Okay, because I saw the sunflower. I was like, oh, Luca.
GG's, Luca. Thank you, 2 words. Thank you, 2 words. I appreciate that. We're also still waiting for that video. At some point, we'll get it.
Oh yeah, where'd that?
I couldn't
Oh,
find
yeah,
it. in the
thanks
DM.
to-
I don't
words.
want to be that guy, but I'm speculating whether
saying.
the video actually happened.
Yeah.
Because 2
Like,
words
oh,
was kind of quiet on the chat today.
I mean, because what did 2 words do this weekend with his bet?
He blew it.
Do I hear an ambulance coming to pick up Ed in the background?
so what are we talking about? I'm here. I'm here.
So Babcock,
All right,
this is
just
you
checking.
and Lucas talking about Justin Herbert and Madison Beer taking their power couple to the next level, matching costumes.
Okay.
Mojo.
And then, Steve, I can just go right into this. This is covered.
We'll do the Monster Energy promotion, and yep, we will cover you.
So after we talk about this a little bit,
Correct.
since
You have
Charles
time to
is not
talk.
the only one.
Exactly, and then we will say goodbye separate. Do not
Okay.
say goodbye here.
Bridget, anyone know how to say this woman's name?
Bridget. Oh, that's the.
Babcock, can you at some point check the TMZ Sports DMs?
Why?
Someone sent us a video.
That's what I'm doing, but it's not there.
On X?
Oh, I don't know about on X. You said Instagram.
Oh, never mind then. Don't worry about it.
Bridget, Mark. I don't know. Can someone help me?
No worries, 2 words. We'll get it. We'll get it when we get it.
And whenever in 2 words. It's all good, brother.
The girl next door.
You could just say Bridget from Girl Next Door.
Mark Court. Okay. Yeah. He is.
I'm so nervous about him.
Bridget Marcourt, any idea? All right.
Marquardt.
We're going to go with Bridget from the girl next door, okay?
Sent on your end. 2 words. Did you send it to our Instagram DM or our X? I am not seeing it on there.
Sure, we could find someone to say her name. No, it's okay, Keith. Thank you. We're just trying to look.
Girls next door. The girls next door.
The girls next door? Not the girl. The girls next door? Okay. All right. Stress apart. Okay, so welcome back to TMZ Sports. And yeah, they've taken things to the next level. Right. Yeah, couples. Yeah, they may as well be married. Both sailors, okay. 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 All right, Lucas, let's talk about dressing up as sailors.
I'm sorry, what is my involvement? Just Herbert and Beer? I don't have to do this.
Yeah, you don't have to. I'll read this. You can. You get. I'll say they've taken things to the next level. This is clearly getting more serious because they've dressed alike on Halloween. Okay, matching costumes. Okay, let's do it. Welcome back to TMZ Sports. Justin Herbert and Madison Beer. They may as well be married now because they have taken things, Lucas, to a level that shows this relationship is incredibly serious. They've got matching Halloween costumes.
Yes, couples costumes. You know, that's just going up the ladder a bit more for their relationship.
That's like this, and marriage is like right here.
You know, the rumors and then being spotted together, the PDA, the hard launch. I mean, look,
he saved her with the ball at the game.
Justin Herbert is outside. And this is something that we have never seen before. He was a super private guy, and now he's dating Madison Beer. He's courtside at the Laker game, shooing balls away, saving her life from The Rock, hanging out with Ladd McConkey and Cameron Dicker. Right. It looks like they went to catch, maybe. Not too sure about that, but big night on the town. They did not care who was seeing them. I mean, they are living their lives.
What's the costume?
They are sailors. And they did. Madison's might have looked a little bit better. Justin, he did his thing too, but
I'll tell you who looked better. I'm going to be honest here.
Can we pull him back up again?
Right.
Look at them. It looks like Justin just threw on, the costume from the bag. Yeah, a little bit more work from Madison. I think she went all in for it, but
not shocking.
They're so happy. Bolt up witches is the theme of their little party, but they had a lot to celebrate. I mean, they kicked the butts of the Vikings on Thursday Night Football. Why not enjoy their weekend off?
Go to the Lakers game on Friday, and then they've got the matching Halloween costumes. That's awesome. But get this, Lucas, the Chargers not the only ones partying here in Los Angeles because, speaking of Friday, on Friday, the same day his new movie, the biggest horror movie of the year, Dream Eater, was released, Eli Roth hosted the TMZ After Dark tour. Then, on Saturday night, we got Bridget from the Girls Next Door to host the TMZ After Dark tour, fueled by Monster Energy. She came dressed for the part as Tinkerbell and all. Look how beautiful Bridget looks there. Everyone got their own Monster Energy to get hyped. They stopped off at the bars where they got free shots. It was an absolute blast. Go to monsterenergy.com to see what they have going on. And, of course, check out the tmztour.com to learn more how you can be a part of all the fun. Looked like an absolute blast.
I had a good weekend. Do they?
Yeah. Yeah, because I was going to. What? Yeah.
Do they have a?
Put me and Lucas on. Yeah. Okay.
They have a TMZ Sober Tour. Like just pounding NAs. Some.
Right. What about for the sober?
Budweiser
Bros.
Zero.
Just go ride the bull. You don't have to drink.
TMZ Sober Tour, brought to you by Athletic Brewing.
Yeah. 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 Yeah, let's do it. Put Lucas on with me too.
What's this one?
Let's go. Just goodbye.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Now, before we go, Madison Beer and Justin Herbert, not the only two to dress up as sailors. You.
Don't do this.
Lucas Ray Widman.
Oh my God.
Okay. Look,
you guys have the rights to use that picture? Come on.
Lucas was I talked to Ed Widman. He said yes. Look at the salute. Lucas was a cute kid.
The salute is bad. Look at that form.
The form's not great, but you were just a little kid. I think Lucas did it better. You definitely did it better than Justin Herbert. Madison should look a little bit better than you, I'll be honest.
Dang.
But Lucas, that was a good costume. I'm impressed.
Thank you. Thank you. I used to be cute.
You were.
I'm just handsome.
Just handsome. So we're in the Halloween spirit here at TMZ Sports. We're out of time for today. We got a big Monday Night Football game, so we'll have a lot to talk about tomorrow. Have a great night. We'll see you then.
Yo, Dr.
Good, Lucas.
Director of Fun?
Yeah.
He had a good idea on TMZ Live, I heard today.
What?
For the TMZ tour?
What are we
They
thinking?
should do the TMZ strip club, bro. Like, they should do that.
Oh, God.
He had mentioned that. I was like, yo, why not?
I'll host that one day.
So make that sacrifice.
What does hosting entail, though, is the question.
It's a good question.
What does the host have to do on that tour?
Good question.
Oh, my God.
People what they can and cannot do.
Keith wants to do a TMZ strip club.
Oh, I can host that.
Dude,
everyone wants to host
pitched
all
it.
You're going to need some sort of alliteration for the
director
name,
of Fun
though.
pitched it.
TMZ,
He pitched that.
something that starts with T. What's a good name for that?
I've got something in mind, but I won't
69,
say it. I won't say it now.
Babs, are you going to reveal what your costume?
You know
I
who
don't
would be a
have a
good
costume. I need a
addition for that
costume.
Well, 2
TMZ
words, there
strip
you
club
go.
tour
Hey,
idea?
I know what you can be.
Yeah.
If you
2
wanna...
words would be good on that one, I think.
He would.
Their full name.
I need a costume idea.
I have an idea for him, Charles.
Let's hear it.
For Babcock?
Babcock said he wanted to be Ed Gein.
No. The marshmallow from Ghostbusters.
Ooh.
What's that about?
Yes, Lucas wants me to be a serial killer.
What are these headshots?
Where's
this is
Charles?
Somebody asked me for
What
one.
should Charles be?
Angie, maybe instead. I know you haven't won a T-shirt yet, but maybe you can one day get a headshot of Babcock.
Angie,
instead.
Angie, you want one of these?
You are
I'll sign this
wildin'.
for you, Angie, right now.
Just for you, Angie.
Come on, Angie. Answer on there.
Angel with the gas.
Hurry.
Angie, we're going in 3 seconds. Say something, Angie.